So we know that the Vikram University is the main. They have, I think, Vajrayana University last. I think we can look this history also. I think we can research. We can find out when is this one. Another thing, many the texts in it. The first they get from many, they say. I think researchers they say all the Vajrayana coming from Udayana, which is the presence of Pakistan, I think Afghanistan, Udayana. So Ugyen, we call it earlier, the Guru Rinpoche also born there, Ugyen Yu, Tibetan call it's Udayana. It is the earlier the country called Blue, I think BLU, something blue, they have a big blue and a small blue. Also, I think that area really developed earlier, earlier that's through the Indus River. India, the civilization, and that area, the civilization, even India, name of India, because there's Indus River, they have a civilization that named in India. So it's through the Ladakh, from Mount Kailash, they come into Ladakh, and go to Gardo, they have one king. They also earlier bear original Tibetan speaking is present also there. They also have a Tibetan scholar there called Sengye, his name is Muslim of course. They go in international Tibetan study conference, they go also this, and they're also starting their schools, Buddhism, languages. So this the Udayana, and they look back some story. They first received the Tantra teaching, Buddha Shakyamuni, in the king of the Udayana, Ugyen Gyabo, Indrabhuti. His name is Indrabhuti. And they recorded their history. When the Buddha Shakyamuni and interest, many monks go to the Mount Kailash, the miracle power, they're flying to, so then the king of Indrabhuti saw who are those kings. And then the ministers, they're saying, oh, those is the Buddha Shakyamuni and interest, many monks, they have give up all the desires of them, and then the practicing and so on. He taught them many things, and then king things. It is wonderful, but I cannot give up my desire. He said, they have one sentences also. And then they giving the Buddha Shakyamuni, not give up desire, but desire is transformation of then Vajrayana text. The teaching is started there. That is recorded some many the history, hundreds history. Also, Jidyasam goes the inner text. There are many about these things. Stories we have this. Then another the Havajra text and the other. We have some of the Tantra. They also the story back there how they come. So they are saying the first. The text is, I think that is Vajrayana very secret, so that time is not public, even though Buddha Shakyamuni time they give, but it's very secret that time. And also that time Buddhism is just the beginning stage, starting stage. And, so this fruition vehicle is so forbidden that time, except like King Andrabhuti. And then these texts, this root Tantra texts give you the Daginis. The Daginis, the hold. Some others said this is Tantra is the beginningness. They have before the Buddha Shakyamuni also taught. So they kept secret in the cave, some in the Udayana, one of the cave. They have many secret texts there. Then Buddha, the Nagarjuna, know that, then he tried to get this. So a lot of they bring from Nagarjuna, then he went there, they studied these texts, about 100 other texts there. I think they're stealing from Nagarjuna, from this secret cave. Their study also, he become like pretending one a dam, you know, and surrounding there, and enter the cave, and then sometime opportunity, he took this text, secret Tantra text, through. They have a very, maybe outside they have many security. He cannot take, but he throw this window out from window, then he sleep, then he take this land away. Then that's the story also. So in that sense, I think the Nagarjuna time, that is 2nd century. So after 500 years, Buddha, they come, maybe 600 years, it's starting, you know, it's inner. Also Vajrayana, most Vajrayana also practicing in China, all the emperors, the kings, they're practicing many there. Not in the public, also the public is there. In China, maybe practicing the two, one is they have two basic things. One is the Amitabha practice, one of the Jainistic practice, that's two, and also they have Buddha Dhammo, or Bodhidhammo. So I drive this time, this Indian man, you know, he says his village is from Buddha Dhammo's place, South India. So he's going to promise to send some information, his village and names, and he's write on email. He's going to send me, still I did not get. You have email. No. This Indian man. Indian man. Yes, you have. Tell him, he promised to send me about the Bodhidhammo's, you know, about his village, king, and what is this. He sent to your email. I need this. So these three, so they have, latest we saw there's Taiwan, they have a Palace Museum. They have one Hevaja Tantra practice. In all the paintings like Tibetan, they have but the style also black pepper, gold writing, Chinese. And they have, this is the Sajya tradition. I think earlier they also have other things, many. So that is very secret practicing, and you know that they started the so all Tantra, that's the Guru Rinpoche brought there, and the new Tantras, I think most of the get from Bikamasila, and that's time many. So they brought this in Tibet. So this about the background, and then we is practicing. I think sadhana, all sadhana. I think Gerald Campbell also talked about. I heard something explain about this. And, I want to talk some of them here. You know, this is this sadhana. Not like some just made one something idea. I think this is why they make like this sadhana. They have something recent how they. It is this sadhana style is exactly with samsara, all sentient beings. You know, we born, live, dying. This process, this circle of this, and they made this text, everything. Everything look this is they have structure. Its basis this samsara or nirvana structure. They built the structure. The first we have also we saying in the Om Subhava Shuddha Savadana Subhava Shuddha emptiness, that's state, right? That time we are dead, not here. So our consciousness in the part state, still not born in that state. Right? Then we have to born, and then usually the consciousness, because they printed your mind, base consciousness, you like too much desire and this world, human realm, and then he certain the karma can be possible born in then, and that time part of state you have a lot of you fish thinking, although you do not have form, but you always thinking in it. You know that time after part of the know you already lost your form. You don't have any home, then you're looking for your home, who new home, looking. So that time then the any obsession being male and female, sexual cancer that time they enter from the crown and then go to the womb and pregnant. So this kind of the world, so this kind of structure they built here. So here we have here lotus here, first mother lotus, that symbolizes the lotus of this female, the seed. And then they have a moon scientist, the scientist, top of the scientist. Yeah, that is the symbolize the male, the seeds, the bindu. So there's meeting too. Then between that you getting into you kind of consciousness being there, right? And the consciousness, then each week they're different shape, the names, then they become like this syllable. Letter syllable, different home, home and these things, the consciousness between the father, mothers, the seed, then stop developing like home or any zing or any mantra shapes, sort of this like this developing. And then also another the chaksen, sometimes the seed transform to hook knife or transform to vajra, or so that is the developing. After 6 months, 9 months you have to born, and then you born this deities, something like this is the build these structures. So and then there we have so